What's up, guys? Quarter two Santa Monica 2020 is now in the books, and now we've got a great quarter to look and see what these numbers are doing with respect to this pandemic and how it's affecting things. If you haven't already though, I've already dropped 4 videos on how the general market is looking, not only for Santa Monica, but also for Venice, Mar Vista, and Brentwood right here in Los Angeles on the west side of Southern California. And so check those out so you get a full general perspective of what the markets are doing. But I take it one step further in this video because we're gonna dial in what's going on with new and newer construction in Santa Monica right now. What's up, guys? It's Eric Haas with eXp Realty in sunny Southern California here on the west side of Los Angeles. Hope you guys are doing great, staying safe, and if you're out and about, wearing that mask. If you happen to be joining me for the first time, super stoked to have you here with me today. Now, if you're following along with this adventure on YouTube that I've been going on, I hope you are continuing to find great value in the content that I'm providing, and I super appreciate all the support and continued support with the likes and the comments and the subscription. So on that note, if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and smash that subscription button because that lets YouTube know that you're feeling me and you're digging the content and value that I'm providing to you and what's going on here on the west side. And keep it dialed in because that's what I'm here to deliver, is to tell you how this real estate market is being impacted here on the west side by this pandemic, and tips, tricks, and strategies that you as a buyer, seller, or an investor can be implementing to stay successful in this market or any market for that matter, as well as being on top of what's going on with a transparent answer with respects to how this pandemic is impacting our markets here on the west side. Santa Monica, California. The market was definitely fierce in Santa Monica in 2019 of quarter two. And let's look at it right now because we have the sold median price at 6.6 million. Now, unfortunately, we're gonna look at the current active situation of what the market is doing in Santa Monica with respects to new and newer construction. Now, again, these numbers are only new and newer construction. As I mentioned before, I already dropped a video on Santa Monica. You can check it out right here. It gives you a general perspective of what the market is looking like in Santa Monica with respects to real estate. Now, though, we're going to go into more of a niche market of Santa Monica and take a look at new and newer construction. So I told you already that last year, at this time, quarter two 2019, we were at a $6.6 million median price for Santa Monica. That includes Ocean Park, Sunset Park, at the beach, in north of Montana as well. Now, if we come over here, as I mentioned, we're going to start with the current market and what's going on. We're looking at 22 homes currently for sale, and that's 35% of what's currently available in the market of Santa Monica, which numbers at 70 homes currently on the market. Now, the median price, again, this is new and newer construction. The median price right now is $7.2 million. Now, if we look at quarter two of 2019, it seems that a lot of sellers are still in the year ago mentality as far as pricing goes. And let me tell you, folks, it's not benefiting them whatsoever because the median price of actives is actually 25% lower than the median price of actual solds, which is $5.6 million. Now, we'll look at the average price per square foot. We're at $1,200 with the current active new and newer construction, and that's down 18% compared to the average price per square foot of what actually has sold in quarter two of 2020. We drop down to the number of reductions because this is important. This is something that's probably going to become more prevalent in the market. Reductions or canceling, going off market, reducing and coming on back as new. Let's look at the quarter two sold 2020 versus sold quarter two 2019. We see a number of 3 homes out of the 22 or 25 during that period that were available. We saw 3 accounting for about 10% of the current new and newer construction inventory versus 5, which was about the same because there were about 51 homes available. So 5 of 51 is about 10%. So we're pretty much even with respects to our inventory and the number of homes, newer construction and new construction homes sold. Look down to the median price and we have a discrepancy. Now, even though we're kind of similar with the number of homes sold that are new and newer construction, there's a big difference between the median price, and it's a difference of 15%. As I mentioned, we were at 6.6 million. We've now dropped to 5.6 million year to date for 2020 quarter two. Average price per square foot is actually 34% less than it was quarter two 2019, putting at $14.98 1 year ago. Now, here's interesting. Sold at asking price, we still have zeros across the board. Sold below asking price, we have both 3 respectively. And sold above, well, there was 2 in sold quarter two of 2019. Now, folks, this is where it gets super juicy with value right now, okay? Because this is a transparent picture that you guys need to know right now, if especially you are a seller with a new or newer construction home available. Now, sold average price versus sold original list price is at 93% for quarter 2 of 2020. That means that new and newer construction homes got 93% of the original listing price versus 102% in quarter 2 of 2019. That's a major difference of 9%, something that I haven't seen, you know, in the new or newer construction markets as of yet. I'm going to be looking at Venice soon as well, and Brentwood, so those 2 market updates for new and newer construction will be coming. I just dropped Mar Vista, so check that one out as well for new and newer construction. But I have to tell you folks, it looks like it's looking like more of a buyer's market. I'm not sure, you know, we'll see how things play out, but you know, with the number of actives available and the reduction starting to increase, and we're seeing median price actives versus median price sold, such a huge discrepancy of 25%, you know, it's really uncertain to say what is going to happen. But right now, it doesn't look like the seller's market that we were experiencing 1 year ago. It looks more like maybe a neutral or buyer's market, advantageous buyer, because obviously interest rates are super low too. So if you are out there, a buyer thinking about buying a home, this might be the ideal time. And you as a seller, if you already have your home on the market or you're thinking about it, make sure you're really dialing in that price. I get it, you know, you want to get the most money possible, but don't sacrifice your home and the price just to get a price that was a year ago, because that, my friends, is going to have you sitting on the market, chasing the market down with these reductions. So my friends, keep it dialed in, because I got Brentwood coming next. I got Venice coming as well, and I'm only here to make sure that I'm delivering content that provides the most value to you guys, so you're fully aware of what the real estate market is doing from a transparent perspective. So leave your comments below, because I would love to address any questions or concerns you might have. I would love for a like on the video as well. And again, make sure you're subscribing and hitting that little bell, because that makes a tremendous difference in me being a great presence and delivering content to you guys and keeping me motivated. Because hey, this is not the easiest thing to do. This was definitely hard to do the first video around, but hey, I'm like 30 videos deep now, and I just want to keep delivering for you guys. So keep it dialed in, have a great one, and I'll see you soon.